opportunity cost. Because hello, and welcome to another episode of Race to Wealth, where we focus on your financial health. We're so excited that you're joining us here today. I'm your host, Venessa Harrison.
And I'm your host, Delcine Thomas.
We are so excited about today's show.
Yes, we are. Are we or not?
Today's
show is about time is money.
Time is money. Time is money.
Time is money.
So, time is money. Our time is money. Time is one of those things, we like to start our show out with the story of the day.
Right.
And the story of the day comes from
drum roll. We're going to feed into it again.
Okay, so the story of the day comes from an old proverb, and it's about a man who is hungry. And the man, someone passes by the man, and they give him a fish. So easy to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
But another man comes by another day and gives the hungry man a fish again.
Mm.
There's another day. The man's hungry again, still hungry. But this time a man passes by and he actually shows the man how to make a fishing pole out of a branch and out of some string.
Wow.
And how to hook it and bait it so that he can put it in the water and catch a fish. He not only spent his time to show him how to do it, but he also gave him a source of income.
Exactly.
Because now he can feed himself. So, time is money. You want to make sure that you are spending your time wisely. Now that man who was so hungry can now spend his time waiting on fish to feed himself. What you think?
Exactly. No, you're right. Time is money. One of the things that we always do a little research on, just checking out some new information to make sure we can always give you information that you can use in your life and in your personal life as well as your business. So something that I just wanted to touch bases on is the fact about money and how money, to explain the concept, time is money. Back in I would say 1719, a little bit of what I found out was that because time is money, we spend time on things that will pay a resource, or we spend time on things that is going to pay us for our time.
Something that's going to give us a return.
A return on our money.
On our investment.
I always look at it like this. Our life is all we have. So your time is very valuable.
Yes.
So if your time is valuable, so money is just that valuable as well. And so some of the examples I wanted to say is just like when you go to a doctor's appointment, showing up on time. That doctor expects you to show up on time because he's getting paid for the patients that he sees during the day. Time is money. When you go to your job is expecting you to be on time because you being on time gets you paid. So again, like Venessa just said, if you're not on time for different things in your life, you're not going to get what you want out of it.
That's true.
Time is money, and time is very valuable. Just like today is the only day that we have today. My pastor preached on a sermon some time ago at a women's conference, and she kept saying that today is all we have. Today. Yes, we plan for tomorrow. We plan for next month. I even have it on my calendar. We schedule out things, but today is the day that you have. That's why time is money and time is very valuable. Spend it wisely.
Right. You do have to spend it wisely and give it a lot of value. Because if everybody in the world has the same time in a day, the same 24 hours, what you do with that 24 hours and how you value that 24 hours will be what you make your life into. For example, just think about Beyonce. You know, I put Beyonce out there because I just think that she does it. She does it all, you know? I'm on my way, Beyonce. Here I come. But the amount of things that she fits into a day, even as a mother of twins, and she has a whole team of people who are working with her. But the things that she does with a 24-hour period would probably blow a lot of people's minds.
I agree.
So even if she gets up the same time as someone else, if she has it all planned out, then it will roll in a way that's going to be beneficial to her. You know?
So true.
Yeah. So if she gets up in the morning and she has to get ready, and then first she goes to one photo shoot, then she practices for another thing, then she has a meeting about whatever business she has going on, then she's making that time very, very valuable.
Yes.
You know, and we can do the same.
Exactly.
You know, make the most out of every minute, you know, every hour of our day. And we'll make more money doing that too.
Right. And you know, the other thing that we have to do, and a lot of you out there listening or will hear this again, we have to put it down on paper. Because, you know, becoming a grown-up, not just a grown-up, but young adults, when we teach them, or if they're around their circle of friends that they should be around, and getting it from their parents, another source, valuable source of resources for their life, you know, we need to write things down. The doctors do it. They make appointments because time is money. For us personally, in our business life, even in our personal life, you might want to go to the dentist. You want to go to the market. You want to go shopping for yourself. You want to go shopping for your kids. So it's very valuable to make a schedule and write them down, because time is money. You know, and of course, there are times when you might get off of a time schedule, but it is better to write it down, because you will have something, you have a roadmap for your life. And that roadmap could lead to the destiny for your life, for your dreams, for your ambitions. You know, yeah.
You save time writing things down. I mean, just think about going to the grocery store. When you have a list of exactly what you want to get from the grocery store, you spend less time in there, because you can make a beeline to exactly what you want, you know, gather those things, go to the cashier, and be out of there.
That's what I'm talking about.
If you go to the grocery store and you go sauntering in, you're not exactly sure, you walk down one aisle, something catches your attention, you go, ooh, I like that.
Yes,
you know, you might not have even had any business being on the makeup aisle. You were supposed to be in hardware somewhere looking at extension cords, but you're over here looking at lash extensions.
All the time.
You know?
all the time. We do it all the time.
List.
That list. That's why we say time is money. Because you just have to be, and of course, considering what the world just went through, not just us individually, but what the world just went through with COVID-19 and all of that. Thank God for God. That's what I just say. All of that. Now, you know, you have to put your time, yourself on a schedule, because of everything that just happened. Your world could have been turned upside down. So you're like, oh my God. So now, besides what you were doing before the world was turned upside down, you have to make another new schedule.
Right.
Because your kids are not in school.
Right.
Oh my God.
Or you're working from home, and you've got to be able to manage that. And if you have children,
come on, talk to me.
I feel you.
Oh my God.
Because there's a different way you've got to organize your time when you have other people who are depending on you, and other people who are not worried about following a schedule. You know, a 3-year-old who's crawling on your head, they're not worried about your schedule. They're not worried about your schedule. So you've got to put time in there for the things that matter the most. You know, that's important. Put time in there for the things that matter the most, because everything is not going to be so structured that I got this, you know, I know exactly how to do it. It's going to take me exactly 20 minutes. There's got to be a little bit of of leeway in there
Exactly.
for the unexpected.
Exactly.
For the unexpected.
And that's why it's good to have a circle of friends or either your family members that are doing these things, so that you'll have someone that you can lock into, someone
Sure.
that you can look up to help you to stay focused and to get where you're trying to get to, because time is money. This is just very valuable. Very valuable and very important.
It's just so key that we all have the 24 hours. And then if you think about all the ways that people have accomplished whatever they wanted to accomplish in life, they have the same 24 hours that you have. So if there's something that you want in your life, something that you feel that you need, write those goals down. Not only just writing it down in your planner, but writing those goals down so that you can consistently and constantly work towards those goals. I know recently, I've been thinking a lot about my daughter, she's in junior high. But I say pretty soon she's going to be in college. And I keep saying pretty soon she's going to be in college. She's not even in high school yet.
Right.
But I know that with the way that I'm late for things, I don't want to be late with, having tuition money together. I'm late to a lot of things. And I apologize, anybody who's watching, if I've ever been late to a meeting that we had. But I'm just saying.
That's okay. I got her back, y'all. She all right.
I want to be so prepared with her going off to college because
yes, that's important.
Time is so valuable. I want to get in as many lessons with her as I can to show her, our way of thinking, so that whenever she does go off to college, that she's ready mentally, that she can solve problems at a mature level, So it's a goal of mine. And then also when it comes to the finances of it all.
Right.
I keep saying she's going to be in college soon because I know some people say, college is something that kids should do. Some people say college is an unnecessary thing. But whatever we decide, whenever she gets to that level, I want to be ready for it.
Right.
If I see that she is ready to go into business and she's had it set up since she was in high school and it's already going pretty well, I want to be able to invest in whatever business she has. If she decides that she wants to go to college, I want to be ready for that too. So we can show up at her dorm room with decorations and, just have her all set up.
Yeah, that's good. That's important. It's good that you're thinking like that. I know that there are a lot of parents out there that think like that. There are a lot of young adults that think like that as well. That mean that, they need to start helping their mom out once they get of age and they can start working. They can also put a little something on the side. But if you structure their life, they'll want to do that anyway. Their language, again, you were talking about language a while back. Their language will start to turn in the areas of where they need help in. And see, that's the power of that. Time is money. They're watching their mom. They're listening to their mom or their parents, or it could be a friend that's talking about, I'm going to school, so I need to get me a job. Whereas their mom is probably already, hopefully she's doing something to make sure financially to assist her daughter. But it's good that when your children are already talking like that, it definitely takes the weight off of you as well. And it's healthy to think and to talk like we're talking is very healthy. Right. As we know, time is money, and it does have to do with our health. And so we want to just put a little plug in that me and Venessa are personal financial developers. So we also have information as far as our business and the resources where we might can help you in your financial arena.
So when it comes to making a roadmap, because we have roadmaps for different things in life, when kids go through school, they have a schedule for what they're going to do. And so in our finances, we need the same thing. If there's ever a time when you are in a situation where you need to make more money, or you need to have better credit, or you need to save up for a down payment of something. Those are the kinds of things that we help with, to have a roadmap of exactly how to get there. So it's already planned out, and you don't have to think about, okay, how am I going to do this?
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
How am I going to do this? Because that can be something very daunting to a lot of people, to just think, okay, I'm not even in the situation where I own a lot of real estate, or I have a lot of investments, or I have a lot of money, but I want to. I want to spend my time improving myself, but how exactly do I do that?
Okay.
So that's what we do.
That's what we do.
What we do.
That's what's up.
That's what's up. We spend our time making sure that your time is spent on improving and increasing and elevating yourself.
Exactly. That's what we do. So on that note, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with more Time is Money.
See y'all soon.
Events and Adventures knows how to make the most of being single. Get social, in person, try new things, and just have fun. Join Events and Adventures. We've been doing the single life right for over 30 years. 30 great events every month. Just visit eventsandadventures.com.
Married is for committed couples that are either engaged or married and would like to keep the dating in their marriage, fight for the family, and lower the divorce rate one couple at a time. We plan 30 to 50 events a month that include workshops, seminars, webinars, experts, and events all around town. This is for couples that want to develop friendships with other like-minded couples that take their marriage and vows seriously. We will also be offering premarital help so that you will not be a statistic. Would you and your partner like to take international vacations together with other couples and at group rates? When you are home, you will learn your city as you go to each new event. Your membership includes all of our locations. We take the guesswork out of creating, having, and keeping a strong marriage. Contact us today.
We're gonna be kings, T.
Hey y'all, I was just calling to tell y'all about my new show. I'm up here down here in the newsroom. You heard me? We talking political news, social news, hood news, jailhouse news, your mama news, baby mama news. We all over in the building, okay? I stay in the newsroom. Make sure y'all tune in to In the Newsroom each and every Sunday, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time on Boss Up Houston Network. Let's go.
Welcome back to Time is Money.
Time is Money.
With
Venessa.
and Delcine. Hey, welcome back, everybody. We're having a blast. We're having a great time talking about these subjects because they're so valuably important to us. And we really, it comes from our heart that we share this information and get feedback from you guys. So definitely like, share, and comment on our show on Boss Up Houston Network, and also subscribe to
Boss Up Houston Network on YouTube. And there are other podcasts, whatever podcast you listen to, subscribe there too, and listen into the show.
Yeah, we just do a little shout out now. We're doing at the end too. But okay, so this is where we are now. So we're talking about coming back into family and
prioritizing
your family financially.
you know, we have talked about budgeting a lot.
Yep.
And so one of the ways to really value your time is to budget your time.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
because in the grand scheme of things, when you look back on your life, a lot of people don't say, oh, I wish I would have spent more time at the office. I wish I had filed more papers. I wish I had all of these menial things.
Right.
You know, no one looks back and says, I wish I had done that.
No.
But they look at the grand scheme of things and are thankful for the time that they spent with their family, are thankful for the memories and the experiences they've created with their friends and their loved ones,
Right.
you know. Those are the things that are the most valued,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
in the grand scheme of things.
Grand scheme of things. Because you have so much fun when you're around your family and your
Yeah.
friends. Those
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
the most memorable and fun times in your life. And you
Right.
can't get them back. So that's why we're touching on family and planning for the future financially. So we're going to go right into the fact that a lot of people don't budget for unforeseen situations. And unfortunately, during this year and a half, almost 2 years now,
Yeah,
a lot of unfortunate situations has happened.
a lot.
And if a lot more people were in a better financial situation, yeah, they wouldn't have had so much more. They wouldn't have had the hardship that they had. Now we know sometimes life happens.
Life happens. For
So, but what we're saying now that we had this ginormous, and I know it's not a word, but I like to use it.
Ginormous. It was huge.
It
This
was
huge. Everything that's going on in the world just really makes us think about how we need to be prepared.
Yeah.
We need to be prepared
Yeah.
financially.
Yeah.
And so many people have had unexpected illnesses, unexpected things to happen. And we talk about it like it's new because, you know, maybe someone close to us has been affected by what's going on in the world now. But in reality, we all should prepare for unforeseen things that could come up in the future. You know, like unexpected illnesses, and even death.
Even death.
Death
That
of
is
people
one
in your family.
That's a big one right
Even
there.
death of ourselves.
That's a.
It's getting
No,
dark.
you didn't.
I'm just saying.
But it's supposed to be a happy, exciting time. Yes, it's hard. It hurts, and it's hard. But you have to think about the reality part of it. What are you leaving on your family? Are you educating yourself? Are you becoming more knowledgeable about the fact that do you have life insurance? We can help you with that. Do you have a will and a trust? We can help you with that. And the reason why I'm saying these things is because think about it this way. If you were to get in an accident and you were to become a vegetable and cannot talk, matter of fact, if you're a vegetable, you can't even think anymore for yourself. And you have a husband, you have children, you have sisters, brothers, parents that love you to pieces. How long do you want to stay on a ventilator? And you are maybe not coming out of it. What is your wishes for your family? Each side, your husband is going to pull, let him stay. On the ventilator, another week, 2 weeks. What are your wishes? Because you're going to be laying up there in a hospital. And the reason why I'm talking about this, because for me personally, I do have a will. Me and my husband talked about it, and it's in writing. And you can be 20 years old. You can be 20, 25, 30, 35. You need to write a will because, God forbid, things do happen. Yeah. And it involves finances. Yeah. No matter what age you are, somebody's going to have to take care of that.
And even before you go into that, I wanted to say, with the back and forth of keep the person on the machine that will keep them alive or take them off, that is such a huge decision that you don't want to leave that decision to the people in your family
that love you.
Because they love you so much. and they only get to see you here on earth one time. Who wants to be the person that gives the okay to let your light just go? Nobody wants to be the person to do that. So when you are creating your will and your all of that, when you're creating your wishes and what you want to have happen, that's a decision that you can make so that you don't put that pressure on anybody else.
Exactly.
And they won't have to get up in the middle of the night, thinking about what if this happened. And, they might, anything could happen. They might go to church one day and hear a sermon that makes them think, oh my gosh, I should have trusted God to handle that situation instead of myself, and just all kinds of ways that the human mind can look at different situations. So it's so vitally important for you to not put that kind of strain on the people that you love. You don't want them to make that decision.
You don't.
So when you are making your will, you can make the decision right then. Like, do you really want, if you are incapacitated, that's the word for it. If you're incapacitated and you're not able to do anything, what is it that you would like to have?
Exactly.
What would you like to happen?
Exactly.
Make that decision so it's there in writing. So nobody in your family has to fight with each other, because I'm telling you, the people that love you, that's going to be a fight.
Yeah.
Because somebody's going to say,
and it could get,
oh no.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to say,
she's not going nowhere.
Yes.
She's not dead yet. But you are kind of like gone because you are a vegetable. Right. You're not coming back. Your brain is damaged. Right?
Right.
And
some people feel so strongly
but you can keep,
that it can be reversed.
But it can happen. So that's your choice. Say 2 months. How long do you want to be in that position and not knowing what's going on?
And somebody's going to say, who's going to pay for this?
That's why time is money. That's why we need to do it now. Write it up. Get it up. You can get it official later, but you need to go ahead and take care of that.
Yeah.
Because I know what I don't want, so I've already made a decision and put it in writing. So it's up to you what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is one of those conversations that if you get into it with someone, they may feel a certain kind of way about it, but I'll tell you what, it's a very important conversation to have. And we're so excited that you are here with us right now and spending the time to even think about these things, because time is money, and these are the things to consider while we have time.
While we have time.
Don't let it run out and you're like, I'm just about to have a heart attack. Let me tell y'all what I want to happen. Like that, you're not gonna have a chance
That's crazy.
to do that.
Oh my God.
You're not gonna have a chance.
Forgive me for laughing. But she's funny.
Oh yeah.
It's true.
We're not trying to be funny, but
it's true.
It's true.
It's true. That's why we're talking about it now, so you can get the paper and pencil out, get the computer going, Word, Microsoft Word up, and just make it happen.
Right.
That's what I did when I thought about it. I said, let me get the right. Me and him both was like, I want this person to have this and this and this, and you're gonna have that,
Right.
And that's
who's
fine,
gonna have
because what's another thing too.
Children, who's going to, what you want to happen with
who you want. Right. You have an older daughter. You want her to be over your youngest as far as what your finances or anything like that. And
you can even have it to where if you have a relative that you want, or anybody that you want to give to something, that you don't give it all to them all at once. You can stipulate how you want it to go out. Maybe you have a kid, and as soon as they turn 18, you don't want to give them the whole fortune. Maybe you want to, say every month, this is how much they'll have. That'll give them a little bit more time to mature. Yeah. Because if they lose it all the first, couple of years, and then they might wise up and say, I need to invest in a business or
real estate,
or credit restoration, or whatever it is.
Yes.
However they can serve people, however they can
Definitely.
serve people.
We just want you guys to have a beautiful life.
Yeah.
And that's what we're talking about. Take the stress off you, no health problems, and when your time is your money, and when you start getting that together, you're definitely going to have a healthier life.
Yeah, for sure. Which brings us to, we're talking about what will happen, what could happen in the future, which is going to be a very tough time for people. But then you also got to think of the other side of the coin, and time is money. So with your time, you also want to prepare for all the awesome things that are going to happen in your life.
Okay.
All the awesome things that are going to happen. Because life is what you make it. So the amount of time that you have, you want to spend it going towards the life that you want. It's important to be happy right now, but it's also important to have a vision for what you want the future to be, and then keep going towards that vision. Keep going towards that vision and going towards that vision, taking your step in that direction. There was an old proverb. I don't want to mess this up. There's an old proverb. This man, he said, "What's the best way to get to Athens or something?" And the other man said, well, the best way is go in that direction and don't go anywhere else. That's smart. If you want to go somewhere, go in that direction and don't go anywhere else. That's the best.
That's smart. I like it.
That's the best way to get there. I'm stretching.
That's okay. Well, it has been great. Talking with all of our friends. We're going to another commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Okay, see y'all when we come back.
Are you single? Maybe you're divorced or new in town. It's time to meet your match with Events and Adventures. Whether you're low-key or adventurous, come hang out with tons of like-minded people at exciting group activities. The best part? Everyone is single. From happy hours and trivia nights to outdoor adventures and weekend getaways, Events and Adventures has something for everyone. We're all here for the same reason. So come be part of a community made for singles. Your match is waiting for you to make your move. Visit eventsandadventures.com to get started. That's eventsandadventures.com.
Hi, this is T. Foxy Wyckoff, and this is Let's Talk Business and Real Estate, where faith, hope, and determination comes alive. You can't talk business without talking real estate. Come follow me. The Lord will bless your barns, and He will bless your hands and everything you put them to do. The Lord will bless the property in which He's giving you. Tune in to Let's Talk Business and Real Estate on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on the Boss Up Houston Network. Hi, this is T. Foxy Wyckoff, and this is Let's Talk Business and Real Estate, where faith, hope, and determination comes alive. You can't talk business without talking real estate. Come follow me. The Lord will bless your barns, and He will bless your hands and everything you put them to do. The Lord will bless the property in which He's giving you. Tune in to Let's Talk Business and Real Estate on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. on the Boss Up Houston Network.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Race to Wealth.
Yes.
Listen, we've been talking all about how time is
money.
And that is so important. You guys, time is so valuable. We want you guys to remember that. We're coming back in simply to say, make the most out of your time.
Yes.
I'm your host, Venessa Harrison.
And I'm your host, Delcine Thomas.
We're so excited that you decided to spend the time thinking about your time with us. So if you'd like to reach out to us about any of the topics that we discussed today, you can reach out to me at www.venesaharrison.com. And my name is kind of tricky to spell, but it's Vaneasa. VenesaHarrison.com. And
I'm Delcine Thomas, and you can reach me at www.delcine, DELCINE, Thomas.com. And I'm on Facebook as well, Delcine, under Delcine Thomas.
Same here. And we're so excited that we're partnering with Boss Up Houston Network for the shows. If you are interested in reaching out to them, a phenomenal network, you can reach them at bossuphouston@gmail.com. They'll be glad to hear from you.
Yes.
And that's it. We hope to see you on the next episode. Adios.
Deuces.